Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson 26. My name is Professor Robert. In today's lesson, we'll learn multiplication of polynomials. And we will now look at a few examples showing us how we multiply polynomials. And these examples are very critical and everyone should take note of them. Excuse me. Should take note of them so that because they are very useful, as we will see later, in trying to solve algebraic equations. Let's look at number one, example number one. If you are given two polynomials, x squared, y cubed, z, and being multiplied by 5, x, y, z to the power 2. In this case, we look for similar terms, and we always begin with the coefficients. So 3 is multiplied by 5, and that will give us 15. Then we move on to x. X squared multiplied by x will give us x to the power 2 plus 1, because x here squared is to the power 2 and this x to the power 1. And then next we'll look at y, which is y cubed multiplied by y to the power 1. So this will be y to the power 3 plus 1. And lastly, we have z being multiplied by z squared. It will give us z to the power 1 plus 2. And eventually get our final answer as 15, x to the power 3, y to the power 4, and z to the power 3. That will be our final answer. Let's try number 2, example number 2. Here we are given two simple polynomials, and they are similar. Again, each element in the first polynomial has to be multiplied by all the other elements. So we start off with the first one. X multiplied by x will be x to the power 1 plus 1. And then x multiplied by y be x, plus xy. And then y will be multiplied by x again, so it will be plus xy. And then finally y will be multiplied by y, which will give us y squared. So in the end, this will give us x squared plus, we have two xy's, then plus finally here y to the power 2. And that is our answer. Again, these examples we are working out are examples that we'll use later on when we do more advanced solutions of polynomial problems. Now let's try number 3, example number 3. That's x minus y multiplied by x minus y. Again, the two polynomials are similar. Each element in the first polynomial is multiplied by every element in the second polynomial. So this becomes x times x, which will be x to the power 1 plus 1, which will be 2. Then x times negative 1, y, will be minus xy. And then negative y multiplied by x will be minus xy again. and then y is multiplied by y, which will give us y to the power 1 plus 1, which is 2. And finally, this will give us x squared. We have 1 minus xy minus another xy, so that will be minus 2xy, and then finally we'll have here y squared. So you can see that these two look a little bit similar, but the difference is that the first, in example number 2, we have positive values, and then in example number 3, we have negative values. So you can see these answers here. Again, mark these examples because we'll use them a lot in solving other more complicated uh, equations or polynomial multiplications or divisions. Next is x plus y multiplied by x minus y. Here we have both the positive and the negative signs being utilized, but the method is the same. The method is the same. Every element in the first polynomial is multiplied by every element in the second polynomial. So here we have x times x, and this is x squared, and then x times y is minus xy, and then we have here y times x, and this will be positive xy, and then y times negative y, which will be minus y squared. And this can further be simplified as x squared minus xy plus xy will give us 0. And then finally here we have minus y squared. And this will be our final answer. Okay. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, share with anyone you think needs it, and subscribe for more algebra made simple lessons. See you in the next lesson, and bye for now.